but the song is called "Can't Hang" by Preme featuring PartyNextDoor. And I think what makes the song more special and why we're getting into this is the music video. But the song itself is just a very simple but impactful vibe. As far as the message is, it doesn't get super deep or anything, but I think sometimes when you get simplicity across in such a dope way, sometimes it just hits harder than a song that's super complex that requires like your full attention.
100%, dude. 100%. When I heard that, I was almost mad you sent this shit to me immediately, bro. Because similar to like some songs I said about you that you created, or like Young Dolph in the past with this, like some southern music, like there's a beauty in simplicity. Like you can get your message across, and it doesn't have to be. Again, which we all love Jay-Z. Like no one's a bigger Jay-Z fan than me, but like you don't have to have a double, triple entendre, like these crazy metaphors. It could be the most simplest shit that we're all thinking, but it's like, yo, he said that shit in the most catchiest way, right?
Right.
So I would love to break down the video now. Let's break it down. Should we play? I don't want to cancel. Like, are we allowed to
play it? I just wouldn't play it into the microphone.
Play it over there?
Play it on low.
All right, let me pull this up real quick. So I'm pulling up the Can't Hang video.
Or you could even do it right here.
All right, hopefully my shit didn't die. And yes, we have hookah. We're both COVID free, so I don't want to see any comments like, why y'all sharing that hookah? All right, bet. So video takes place in LA. We're gonna have it. You say we're gonna have it played in like.
Yep. So you'll see the video as we discuss it.
So it's a 3-minute video. Honestly, the most simplest visuals as you see, and honestly, the most epic summer song in the world.
I would say so. A very simple concept too.
Simple concept. A bunch of girls. Honestly, it seems like a very typical Miami party.
Yeah.
If you really break it down.
Yep.
And I think honestly, I'm gonna pause it real quick. That could be the next the episode, the name of our next podcast episode. But my thing is like the ability to convey. I don't even know what this is. The ability to convey exactly what you're trying to achieve in a video. Right away. And when I say that, I'm talking about the lyrics came through in a white lamb. They came through in white Lamborghinis, right?
Like quite literally in the
These
video.
bitches ain't drunk enough is conveying to women. So murder on that beat is literally just pouring tequila down women's throat. Again, not to be,
degrading
in any kind of way, but that visually looks wild in the most dopest way. And then you have Drake in the video that, yes, I know both these artists are signed to him, but the fact that he's only there to partake is crazy in itself. Bro.
Yeah. That I knew that would excite you too. And the fact that he showed up, because obviously he's not showing up to every OVO song or video or whatever.
There's too many of them.
Yeah.
If we really think about there's a lot of artists signed to him, and that you're not seeing this.
Right. So, I mean, it's obvious that he definitely appreciates this song. I'm not saying he does. If he's not in the video, he doesn't. But I think he knew it was going to be a moment.
And I want to go to that moment because this song came out in 2017. So think about this time. This is time where still PartyNextDoor is that guy, but not that guy, if that makes sense, right? We all keep hearing about him, but we haven't gotten that one body of work that's track 1 through 13 that we're like, bro, classic music, right? It's like a one single that just outshines everything else. We're like, yo, this guy, I'm telling you, he's next up.
Yeah.
And then Preme, this is a year before he drops his first album and that first single, Jackie Chan, that did numbers, right?
Yep.
But this is a year before that. So that's why I was so impressed by this video. I'm like, as we keep watching, the number of celebrities and different artists who just wanted to be a part of this is mind-blowing to me.
Right.
Like, why would they be there?
Right.
Besides them, like, hearing what we heard. Like, bro, this song is next fucking level.
Yeah.
And, like, why wasn't this charting?
Right. I think that's what drives me crazy is, like, you would think that this would be
the biggest song ever made, bro.
Yeah, biggest song.
Yo, it's Thriller and then this.
Yeah. And I know it's subjective, but at the same time, it's just mind-boggling how this wasn't just circulated everywhere. I don't know if Drake reposted or if any of these guys did, but it just seems like a blatant hit. Everything from the production to the melody, again, super simple. So it's not like, oh, it's too complex for people to care about.
This is the simple stuff that usually you would think would be on the Billboard charts, right? Because the majority could take it in, right? So the masses could take it in. So we'll keep playing it. So thus far, we've had 21 Savage with a cameo, Drake with a cameo, Murder Music only in a cameo. Every vixen you ever thought about in a cameo.
And they must be in LA, huh?
Has to be in LA. Lamborghini's made a cameo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll pause it again. And this is what I think really drove it home for me was like the setup of the lyrics, right? So I think maybe I only started appreciating this more when I really fell in love with Young Dolph, rest in peace to him, 2 years ago. The fact that PartyNextDoor repeats a lyric 3 times just to give it emphasis, right? This is like going back to like Mike Jones when we were kids, right? Don't come through if you can hang. He repeats that 3 times, and then after that, the 4th verse is don't come through if you ain't gang. Bro, the emphasis on just that alone makes you like reminisce to every night that you're like dying. I mean, we're 2 grown men. We were talking about planning my bachelor party very soon. So like even like the idea of that though, I can go back to like when I'm 23 years old, like right after college, and you just want to go out after like your first time in the real world. You're like, bro, like I'm trying to have a great fucking night. Bro, if you're not trying to low-key get alcohol poisoning tonight, don't come through. And I think every man can relate to those, basic ass lyrics.
Yeah, 100%. And they conveyed it perfectly. I'm still shocked I'm very curious how quickly they came up with this and what the backstory was too.
Oh my God, dude. That's like a phenomenal VH1 behind the music.
Yeah.
Just this song alone. This video alone.
Right.
Because I'm sure we're only getting like 2% of what actually went down that night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Keep playing it. All right. Metro Boomin just made a cameo. Preme. I would say Preme's a pretty underrated rapper.
Yeah, I think
Probably
so.
hasn't gotten the love he deserved outside of Canada.
Especially considering the obvious Drake cosign.
Bro, pause it. 1 minute and 28 seconds in, they have Raekwon, the chef, literally cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, think about that, dude. PartyNextDoor and Preme.
Right.
Who at this time in 2017, even in 2022, we don't consider them that kind of artist to have a member of the fucking Wu-Tang Clan in your video with no lyrics making a cameo.
Yeah. No, like you could tell it wasn't, because I think a lot of people assume like, oh, maybe some of these artists are in the music video because they want some extra clout.
But why
or
would
like
he?
It's a good look.
Yeah.
But like Raekwon clearly doesn't have to do something like
At
that.
all.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
So again, just the how this is not being spoken about more in hip hop is wild to me. And again, these are the greatest women Medellin has to offer in this video. A lot of promotion for Drake's whiskey. Can't get mad at that. Maybe that's why he's in the video.
Right.
Dude, Drake is like, what's happening? Like, what is... Yo, Drake's dad's in the video.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Preme giving us great bars. I think that's a line that we spoke about for a while. So what's he say?
He said, I think only worry about my life because they ain't got one.
Yeah, but I think he's in reference to, so the line before that is like, you're not a side piece or you're not a side chick. you're my like ride or die or something, and they're only worried about your life talking to a female because they don't have one.
Yeah.
Again, dude, these are simple ass lines, but in the context of people who are going through shit, you're like, bro, that shit hits.
Yeah.
And then they have a video. I think his name is Justin, Diddy's oldest son, in the video, just like living his best life in LA because like, why wouldn't you be at this fucking house party?
Right.
I feel like you should have been at this house party, bro.
I know. Shit, it might even be his house for all we know.
Right. Metro Boomin again. Again, every female you've ever seen in the video is at this house party. And again, people could like look at the lyrics and say it's a little bit degrading. I would push back because I feel like at the end of the day, when you're just trying to have a good time, you're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
Also made a cameo in this video, Rich Paul, which for you guys who listen, is LeBron's agent. And this is 2017 when Rich Paul really isn't Rich Paul yet. Also, who made a cameo in this video, Rudy Gobert, the starting center for the Utah Jazz, who at this time in 2017 really wasn't that guy either. So it's just crazy that all these people, you can even say a bunch of up-and-coming artists, just felt the need to be there, which is even more amazing, right? Because I feel like they're not just saying, yo, again, we weren't there, but if I had to put myself in Preme's shoes and he's trying to sell this to them, I think he gives them the song.
Right.
And tells them the vision. And they're like, bro,
Yeah.
I gotta be there.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because again, there's no benefit to them from being there. They don't have a verse. They're not promoting shit besides Drake's liquor. But again, there's Drake artists, so whatever.
Right.
Like the idea that all these people wanted to be at this one video shoot that again ended up only getting 2.5 million views in 5.5 years.
That's insane.
Bro, that number needs to be 25 million.
Right.
But I think they're still fine with that. Because they're like, bro, this was a moment that at worst case scenario, I enjoyed this day when we recorded this.
Yeah. 100%. That's definitely how it went down. I'm sure there might be a degree of them expecting it to have blown up a bit more than it did. Granted, Jackie Chan blew up, so I don't think he's necessarily
clear, and they know clearly Preme and Nextdoor are those guys since then.
Right. But yeah, I mean, as soon as I heard the song, I was like, these guys are criminally underrated for this one. I can't necessarily be mad because as long as I know the song, like, who gives a fuck if everyone else knows it? I mean, at least it wasn't overplayed on the radio or anything.
Right, at all.
Yeah.
At all. Dude, but right, what's crazy, I think two reasons why I think I love this song so much. I think one reason why I'm getting so excited about it is because it feels like how when we found new artists and new songs and we were a part of it and we can say we're part of it from day one. I wonder if that's how those guys felt. The 21 Savage, the Metro Boomin, right? Because, dude, think about it. That's a Murder on the Beats beat. Metro Boomin has no reason to even be there. And he's just like, nah, I got to be a part of that. Because, like, yo, if this pops, fuck, dude, I was a part from day one. I wonder if, like, that's why you and I are so excited. Because, like, I feel like that's how they had to feel. Because why would Rich Paul be there, bro?
Right.
Like, why are you there?
Yeah. I mean, do you think there might have been because obviously Drake is, like, in the context of everything, the biggest guy. So do you think
he's telling them?
Yeah, he's basically like, we're gonna have, this massive party, like all the people who's anybody is gonna be there.
Come through.
I need you to come through. And they're
yeah,
like,
I'm sure it's some of that.
Yeah.
But I feel like the super positive version of me is just like, yo, I think they heard this song, understood the vision, and it's like, bro, I gotta be a part of it. Right? Because at the end of the day, like, you don't want to put your name on anything.
Right.
Like, at this point, 21 Savage in 2017 has essentially some kind of buzz, right? He already dropped a few of his bangers. He dropped Bank Account. Like, people know who the fuck he is. He could easily be like, bro, I don't want to be a part of this.
Right. And the amount of cameos who are unrelated to, I think,
to the whole OVO scene.
Verifies that, because it's not like it was everyone from Drake's label or just everyone who was hot that year or something. It was like a bunch of people who were, I guess, verified in their own right, and they're own industry or whatever the
Yeah,
case is.
I just want to be a part of
Own
it.
circle, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to be part of it. So again, love it. Go peep the video. We'll definitely add it to the playlist. And again, I think, hopefully, dude, between you and I think we locked in something here that can really just take the pod to a next level. Because again, dude, you and I went through for like 2 hours, like hits from like 2013 to 2017. And that could be something we can explore moving forward.
For sure.
And really, again, give listeners, because I guarantee, bro, people don't know about this song.
Yeah.
Not to say we're the end all be all, but bro,
Yeah.
I shared this song with 2 people since. Like, yo, where'd you find this? So, like, if that can be on top of us finding new artists for you guys and interviews, this can be something else we do for you guys, which I'm super excited about.
Same here. 100%.
Awesome, dude.
Agree with all of that.
All right, bro, but let the people know where to check us. Get out of here, enjoy some pizza, and wrap up this San Fran trip.
Yes, sir. Check us out at www.audio-theory.com. New episode every week. Spotify and Apple Music playlists on the site as well as the merch.
Yes.
We'll double back and see if, maybe there's some new merch we can add to the site just to give you guys
some dad hats, maybe.
Some dad hats, something else to choose from. Winter's coming up, so it never hurts to have an extra hoodie lying around.
Facts.
But yeah, other than that, please like, subscribe, share, support the pod, and be on the lookout for new content.
Yeah, and obviously leave comments below. Let us know how you appreciate the new setup. If you guys need me to fly out to San Fran or vice versa for Blair, Florida, we will expense it.
1000%. You guys also please help support that as well. But we'll figure it out regardless.
We'll figure it out. But we're out, my guy. I love you. I appreciate the hospitality. And let's do it again.
Appreciate you. Peace.
Peace.